we have studied about leaf and its different parts, right? Let's come to the next step for food of plants. Now the next one is, how do plants prepare their food in leaf? Right? Children, plants prepare their food in leaf with the help of a process, and that process is called photosynthesis. What it is called? Photosynthesis. Plants prepare their food by the process called photosynthesis. Children, this term photosynthesis is made up of two words. What are these two words? Photo and synthesis. What is the meaning of photo? Photo means not picture here, children. Photo means light. And synthesis means putting together or to make. So children, plants make their food by the process called photosynthesis, and photosynthesis means, photo means light and synthesis means to make or putting together, right? Now children, if leaf is kitchen and food is being prepared there, in the same way your mother cooks food in the kitchen, so what does your mother uses to make food? She uses different raw materials. Like what she uses? She uses water, she uses spices, she uses, if she is cooking curry or vegetable, she uses vegetables, right? She uses rice. So she takes different ingredients, right? And to cook it, she uses heat energy. Like she uses microwave oven, or maybe she uses gas. So to make food in your home, your mother is using different raw materials. She is using heat energy from the gas stove or from microwave. In the same way, children, to make food, plants also need some raw materials, right? So plants also need raw materials. What raw materials do plants need? Right? So let's discuss that, children. Plants need mainly two raw materials, that is carbon dioxide and water, right? But other things are also there. I'm going to write on the board. See, what things are required for the process of photosynthesis? Children, first raw material is carbon dioxide. Second thing is water and minerals. Water and minerals. Then next one is sunlight. What is the next thing required for the process of photosynthesis? Sunlight. And then comes a pigment. Without that pigment, plants cannot absorb sunlight. That's why this pigment is needed. In presence of pigment, chlorophyll, plants prepare their food. So children, these are four basic needs for the process of photosynthesis in plants. What are these? These are carbon dioxide, water and minerals, sunlight and chlorophyll. So let's discuss it one by one. First, if I ask you about water and minerals, from where do plants get water and minerals, children? Children, you have studied about different parts of the plant. So which part of the plant absorbs water and minerals? Right, root part of the plant absorb water and minerals from the soil. So in the process of photosynthesis, plants absorb water and minerals from the soil through root. Right? So first thing is done. Water is absorbed by root and it is transported to leaf through stem and its branches. So again I am telling you how plants get water for photosynthesis. Root part of the plant, it absorbs water and minerals, then through stem and branches it goes to leaves. Right? Now the second thing is carbon dioxide, children. So all of you know in our surrounding we have carbon dioxide, we have oxygen. So children, plants use carbon dioxide gas for photosynthesis. How do they take in carbon dioxide? Yes, they take in carbon dioxide by tiny holes. What are those? These are stomata. Very good. So plants take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through stomata. So second thing is done. Plants are taking carbon dioxide through stomata. Right? So plant got water, minerals, and plant got carbon dioxide. Now what is the third thing? Third thing is, children, sunlight. Sunlight plants get from sun. Right? Sun is the ultimate source of energy on earth. The energy which is coming from the sun, plants use this energy and they transfer it to animals. So we were talking about sunlight. Plants use sunlight for photosynthesis, and how do they absorb that sunlight? Children, I told you plant have a green color pigment in leaves. What is that pigment? Chlorophyll. So chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight. Right? So if I write all these raw materials in the form of equation, so it will be like plants take carbon dioxide from their surrounding. Then what they take? They take water and minerals. And how do they take water and minerals? They take water and minerals with the help of root. Then what do they use? They use sunlight. And how do they absorb sunlight? By the pigment called chlorophyll. So this is about raw material. What things are required for photosynthesis? Now what is formed in photosynthesis, children? Children, in photosynthesis two things are formed, and that is sugar and oxygen. Right? What is formed in photosynthesis? Sugar and oxygen. So plant is using carbon dioxide, water and minerals, and it is making oxygen and sugar. So what will be the product for photosynthesis? Oxygen and sugar. Right? Sugar, you can also say it carbohydrates, that we will study in our next chapters. But for now, what is the equation for photosynthesis? Plant use carbon dioxide, water and minerals. In presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they prepare oxygen and sugar. Right? So this was all about photosynthesis. Now you know all the things about photosynthesis. How do plants prepare food? Now children, now food is prepared. And what is the food which is being prepared in plant? That is sugar and oxygen. So children, where does this oxygen goes? This oxygen goes in the atmosphere, and animals use this oxygen for breathing. And what about sugar, children? Sugar is food, na? And plants use this sugar for different purposes, like to live, to grow, and to repair their damaged cells. If I ask you one question, children, your mother cooks food in the kitchen. If she prepared some extra thing, like she is preparing some laddus, right, and you are not eating in a day only, so where does she keeps the extra food? She stores it or she throws it? obviously she stores it. She keeps in refrigerator or in any store area, right? So in the same way, children, plants also store extra food. Plants make food, and the extra food, some of the sugar is utilized by plants, but extra food is stored in different parts of the plant. What parts? Obviously root, stem, leaf, flower, fruits. So whatever food is being prepared, the extra food is stored in different parts of the plant. And one more thing I want to tell you, children, that food is stored always in the form of a substance, and that is called starch. So food is stored in which form? Starch. Now, what is difference between sugar and starch? Children, actually sugar is the soluble form. It can be easily dissolved in water. That's why in the form of sugar, food is transferred to different parts of a plant and plant utilize it. But sugar is soluble form, but starch is insoluble form. So when sugar reaches in different parts, it changes into starch, and there it is stored as food, right? So sugar is soluble form in which food is transported to different parts of the plant, and starch is insoluble form in which food is stored in the plants. So food is stored in the form of starch, and food is transported in different parts. Food is transferred or transported to different parts in which form? Sugar. Right, children? Now you can also tell me few examples. Do you remember carrot? Yes, carrot is a root. So in carrot, food is being stored in root part. So from where this food is coming? By the process of photosynthesis. So carrot is the example where food is stored in root. Carrot, radish, right? Now in stem also food is stored. Some examples are potato, onion, ginger. In leaf part also food is stored, like lettuce, spinach. In flower also, like cauliflower, broccoli, right? And fruits are already there. All of us fruits are already there. All of us use fruits and vegetables and grains, seeds. See, so these different parts of plant, they store food and we use it. So children, photosynthesis is a very important process. If photosynthesis is not there, plants are not there, there will be no photosynthesis, we will not get food anymore. So to get food, for the existence of life on the earth, every living organism wants food. And from where does this food comes? This food comes from the photosynthesis. That means photosynthesis is a very important process. So children, you are seeing how much plants are important to us. We are living because of oxygen provided to us, because of food provided to us by plants. So children, that was all for today. That was about photosynthesis, right? So let us recapitulate once what we studied during photosynthesis. The food making process in plants is called photosynthesis. The raw materials used for photosynthesis are carbon dioxide, water and minerals. Water and minerals are taken up by the plant through roots, and carbon dioxide is taken through stomata from the surrounding. Then in presence of sunlight, the pigment chlorophyll, it absorbs sunlight and food start preparing in the plant. Now what is prepared after photosynthesis? Sugar and oxygen. Sugar is utilized by plant and extra sugar is stored in plants. In what form extra sugar is stored? In starch form. And the oxygen released in photosynthesis, it is used by living things for breathing purposes. Right? So that was all about photosynthesis, children. Hope you got all the things and all the points are clear to you. Let's see the diagram for photosynthesis. You also have to practice this diagram at your home, children. Right? So, first draw a plant like this. What is this? This is root part. Root part will what will be there? Soil will be there. And in soil what will be there? Water and minerals. Water and minerals. So by root part, plants absorb water and minerals, and this will go upside. Right? Now if I complete the diagram of plant will be having leaves. Right? So this is showing this is showing a plant diagram. Then what is required, children? If I draw here one sun, I draw here sun. So this sunlight will be utilized by plant. It is where it is going? It is going to leaf part. So sunlight is falling on the leaf and plant will use it for photosynthesis. So water and minerals, then sunlight. Then children, after taking sunlight, if I show sunlight here, then plants will take in what? They will take in carbon dioxide from surrounding. What will be they take from surrounding? Carbon dioxide. See? So water and minerals from root, and it will be go to leaf like this. Water will rise and it will go to different leaves. So water and minerals reached, then carbon dioxide is taken, then sunlight is absorbed by chlorophyll. Right? So what will be the byproducts? You can show with the help of an arrow. Like what will be the products? Products will be sugar and oxygen. Sugar and oxygen. Right? So you can label also that this is root and this is leaf. You can clearly see here that by using sunlight, by using carbon dioxide, by using water and minerals, plants are preparing sugar and oxygen. Right? So this was diagram of photosynthesis. Hope children you will practice the diagram of photosynthesis and leaf in your home. Right? So this was all about photosynthesis. Here you can see a picture showing photosynthesis. Sunlight is coming from sun and it is falling on the leaves. Plant is taking carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Roots are taking minerals and waters from the soil. And by the process of photosynthesis, oxygen and glucose are released. Glucose is sugar. So that is all about photosynthesis.